This is the first time in a long time I felt like that I was learning a real instrument. What's up, Archie Beats here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my home studio. Today we have a special guest, a very expressive guest, the ROLI Seaboard Rise 2, the infinitely expressive keyboard. We have it here in the studio and I've been having so much fun with this, and a major shout out to ROLI for sponsoring this video and also sending this out to me. For more details, check out ROLI for their awesome hardware and software VST plugins. As a musician and film composer, I always wanted to get my hands on one of these and it worked out. And I'm going to tell you guys, this thing is awesome. The touch and the way it feels, it's not the traditional keys, but hey, learning this thing is so much fun because it's expressive. So when you apply pressure, when you move around the board a certain way, it actually changes sound. It's an instrument. This is the first time in a long time I felt like that I was learning a real instrument. And ROLI also took it a bit farther by creating the ROLI Studio Player, which is a digital representation of this keyboard and connectivity interface VST, and they work seamlessly together. And also, when you purchase your ROLI Seaboard Rise 2, you get the Studio Player software for free, as well as Equator 2 for free. And these VSTs are jam-packed with awesome high-quality sounds and samples. So all the controls that are available on this keyboard are also available in this player software, and you can change the parameters via this board here or the software. This is very unique of its own. It's an infinite expressive keyboard, as ROLI states. As far as a MIDI controller, a MIDI keyboard, I've never seen anything like this. This is why. This one literally has a unique design of its own. First of all, if you look right here at the top, this arrow right here beside the ROLI, the R logo, that is a preset switch. So you can actually scroll through your presets. It works flawlessly with ROLI's Equator software. If you look down below there, these three bars here, these are your expressive icons and touch faders. And below that is your XY pad, to where you can change up the characteristics of the sound as well. And then of course you have the octave switch here, and then you have this circular switch here. This is your power button and also your battery indicator and also your mode button. For example, when this button is lit like a turquoise color, this is your expressive mode. When it's lit like a bright pinkish color, it's in MIDI mode. When it's purple, this is your Bluetooth pairing mode. And some more cool physical features about the ROLI Seaboard Rise 2 is that you can use your ROLI Seaboard 2 connected to your computer via USB-C, or you can use its internal battery supply. And next to that conveniently located USB-C port, you have a 3.0mm MIDI port on the side and a 1/4-inch pedal jack for your sustain pedal. And as far as that big cinema sound and emotion and feel, this thing is a beast. Now let's jump on the screen and look at some really important software. The first one is the Equator 2 VST, and then the actual ROLI Studio Player. So this is Equator. As you all can see, we have our wavetables over here. You have a waveform in here, which actually indicates the waveform, which is really cool synthesizer. I love the way this this VST is actually laid out. And then you have your sampler on this side, which we didn't use. And then also all of your parameters, your strike, your glide, You can change up every last one of these parameters. And then your LFOs, everything is down here as well. Your envelopes over here. You see that this is a really cool laid out plug-in, and it also just feels really cool. And at the bottom, you see that you have your key tracking down here as well, and limit max. Really cool settings. What we're here to talk about is these cool sounds and the search engine, which is also, and as you all can see, easily to locate the sounds. You have your categories, your filters, everything here. Really easy to operate. Over here, you see your instrument list. You have a playlist. You can actually create your own situation, your favorites, and then scroll through those presets as well. And down here, you see you have your macros. Let's go to the studio player, ROLI Studio. And looks familiar? Yes. It's exactly that little side panel of your controller, of your ROLI Seaboard Rise 2. This is the digital representation of it. And you can see here, it's the same. You have your filters over here, and you see a lot of the familiar instrument sounds that are in the ROLI Equator 2. You can see an acoustic piano with macro modulation control. And we have the organ C, and that sound I was just playing is the big cinema sound. Really expressive thing, crazy thing. And it's just packed with just tons of instruments and sample packs. And as you can see here, you have the indicators, and then also you have a key bed down there. And then you can layer this. You can crank up the arpeggio, get that going, and just create some really, really, really cool sound. And the beat that I made, that bass was from Equator, and the instruments and some chords were from the actual studio player. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is a really great piece of machinery. I feel like a musician playing it. That's how I always know it's the right thing. When I feel like a musician, I feel like a composer, I feel creative. That's what this is about. If you have any questions about the ROLI Seaboard Rise 2 or the VSTs, please comment your question below. And also don't forget to check ROLI out. They really cater to producers and composers and musicians from all walks of life. So be sure to check them out below. I really do appreciate you guys. Don't forget to be great and create. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is your boy Archie Beats, and I am signing off.